Let's go.
Hello, Stubbs. Thank you so much for the tier 1, man. I appreciate you, dude. God, my hands are extra dry today. How's everyone doing? God damn, dude. Saint, oh my goodness. Saint, thank you so much, man. How's your day looking like today, dude? Saint. Oh my God, Stubbs, you really hitting me with that humor today, bro. That's crazy, bro. I don't know. I don't even know how to counteract dry hands, though. That's crazy, Stubbs. That's crazy, dude. I've been trying everything. I've tried so many different lotions, but they're just getting worse and worse and worse. This is the worst it's ever been. I'm pretty positive it's just like how dry our condo is, but fuck, it's really bad. I tried that, Cancerous.
So close to 3 years. Let's go, baby.
Gold Bond was like my first thing I tried. Oak, thank you so much for the tier 1, man. 34 months. Love you too, dude. If you guys haven't, by the way, Mr. Stubbs streams. Awesome guy. Great personality. Highly recommend, dude. Good morning chat or afternoon. I don't know what time zone y'all are in. Dude, I always struggle with the good mornings because I'm like, bro, do I say good morning or good afternoon? Like, what's going on? I should put these headphones away. I left my headphones out. You know what? Fuck it. Leave them out. What's the humidity level? I actually don't know, like inside the condo, but it doesn't really matter what it is outside. They have like an air conditioning unit that pumps 24/7 outside of our unit, and it's positioned to blow right into our unit. So I do feel like it's more dry here than anywhere else in the condo, like building, you know? Apart from that, I'm sure it's just winter plus dry air. Hopefully spring will bring humidity back. Yeah, it's the worst it's ever been. All right, but some stuff today. Some news. The QB's in. The QB, I haven't unboxed it yet. I'm not going to unbox it today because the box is gigantic, so I'm assuming they sent me everything. It's here. That means we can actually do the stream this week, which means I don't have to reschedule it. It's going to be crazy, dude. I swear by working hands in Duke Cannon's Bloody Knuckles. But I'm sure you've tried them. Working hands I've tried. I've never tried that second one, Stubbs. Do you mind linking that to me when you get a chance? If you could, Stubbs. Waking up early to be able to buy Kohaku. Let's go, dude. Stevie stabs so bad I want to build a TX instead. I've never tried Stabies on the Kohaku, I don't think. Or at least if I did, I don't remember. You could always do Cherry. Cherry's Pog. I got some all natural. Okay, you know what, Nixie? We're going to not read the rest of that. Enter the fossil raffle. Oh, dude, they tagged me in that post because they were using my photo. Fuck, I was this close to entering because I know my dad would love that keyboard. But, unfortunately, we're not going to enter. We're going to be a little bit responsible because I have some unexpected expenses coming up. Unfortunately. On another note, I'm going to talk to you guys about this. Before we get into today's stream, I'm so conflicted internally. So, on the weekend, for full transparency, me and my girlfriend, we went to go look at some places because, you know, we would like something a little bit with some more room. And we're not looking out of the realm of like, we're not looking at expensive. We're looking at like the norm, you know, the norm of what Toronto prices are. Even the norm we think is just way too pricey. We went to go look at 2 over the weekend, and then both of them sold for almost roughly $300 plus over $1,000 over asking. At this point here, guys, I'm pretty positive we're just gonna stay here for a while, and then we're probably gonna end up leaving the city. Cause listen, bro, we're getting priced out just so hardcore. Okay, I have not tried this, but if you recommend it, I'm gonna buy this one here. $15, I'll give it a shot. We are getting priced out so bad And it's just like, it's so, like, let me tell you guys how defeating it is. So we just don't know what to do. Every house is $1 million plus. Yeah, it's crazy. 7-8, thank you so much for the prime. I appreciate your 14 months, dude. Just live in a refrigerator box for a while? Will you move to LA? I think LA is probably the same price as Toronto. So I don't even know if Toronto is doable for me, Saint. Well, you know, that's Mizo. Can I say something? With the risk of sounding really stops. Thank you so much for 10 tier 1s, man. I appreciate that, dude. Thank you, man. Oh my gosh. Thank you, dude. But the risk of sounding a little bit ignorant towards like the people buying stuff right now. You know, they push on social media and just like the media in general that like people in Toronto are like suffering and can't afford anything. But then like houses are being bought next day for $300,000 plus over asking. It just doesn't, like, my brain can't, it doesn't take both of those pieces of information and can't make sense of it. Like, it just doesn't. So, I don't know, man. It's holding companies. It can't be all holding companies, though. Like, it can't be. There's no way. Bro, the prices of houses are insane. Yeah, like, someone bought a house in the last few months near my parents, and they ended up, like, they're already renting it out. And it's just like, fuck, man, it's just so unfortunate. Nick, thank you so much for the prime. I appreciate your 3 months, dude. And also, Stubbs, thank you again, man. Thank you, dude. Mostly private equities. God, it's so I want to say depressing because it is. It's depressing to think that, like, no matter how it feels like, no matter how of the norm my income is, or a little bit above or even below, like, I'm probably going to be stuck renting for a while. So they're burning through housing markets, squeezing for profits, then crying when they cause the market to collapse. It's ridiculous. It's disheartening. It is. I think that's the right word to use. It's frustrating and unfair. I agree with you too, Mizo. It is. But yeah, pretty much my day today. We make 6 figures combined and only have my student loans to pay, and we still only qualify for $350,000, which is almost $200,000 below entry level. Yeah. I don't know if you guys know this. So when I went to go see what I apply for, like, or qualify for, do you guys know how much shit they give people who are self-employed? They treat you like criminals. And what doesn't make any sense about self-employed people versus regular, I guess, 9 to 5 people, is the big reason they say is, we want to see if you actually make money. And then I said, well, what does that mean? Like, anyone can get fired at any time. It doesn't matter whether you have 20-year tenure at, like, a company. It doesn't matter. Like, if you can get fired at any time, like, if you break a leg and can't go to work and you work construction, like, you're not going to get paid, like, you know, whatever. But they just, like, they're like, no, there's more risk with self-employed. I'm just like, is it because, like, you know, there's risk of, you know, people suing or something? And they're like, no, just you could lose your business. I'm like, but you could literally get fired at any time. And they're just like, no, it's different. And I'm just like, again, my brain, I think maybe I'm just stupid because I don't understand a word they say sometimes. My brain does not, like, comprehend anything they say. What's up, Brown Bear? How you doing, dude? It doesn't make any sense. So they want, like, 3 years of income, and then they have to have all this other stuff, and then basically they tell you, yeah, we're not giving you anything. Friend, my eyebrows are on fleek today. Thank you. I did this morning. Honestly, my girlfriend, sometimes she'll, like, pull hairs around. It doesn't look any different to me, but she says it helps. But thank you. I appreciate the compliment, friend. That's when you say screw it and get rich so you can write a check. I wish, man. Wait, you thread it? I don't know. She pulls the hairs. I don't know. Your girlfriend does the same? Yeah, it's like fun for them. I don't know why. It's painful for me, man. I'm like, leave me alone? Yeah, same. I just don't care personally. This is Egg Face. I don't remember who makes this artisan though. White Monster. I was craving it today, and they're on sale for like $2.50, so I got one. All right, so we're gonna be looking at a few things today. First, we're gonna look at some well, I don't know about first, but we're going to be looking at some full metal keycaps from Aukey's. For full transparency, Aukey is basically sponsored today's stream. I'm still going to give you guys like an honest impression of them, but we're going to take a look at some of their metal keycaps. They even gave me a discount code for you guys. But I've also only ever got to see metal keycaps at meetups. I've never purchased a set or had a set in person. I will be sending these back, by the way. So we'll be taking a look. Now, the reason why I chose today to do this is because I think they're going to look so cool on the Holy60, which brings me to the next thing we're going to be looking at. This is not sponsored or anything. This is just, I'm building it and sending this back, I believe. Regulicious, thank you so much for the tier 1.
Than working.
Thank you. I appreciate the 15 months. And if I don't get to, if they let me keep this, I will be giving it away in our March giveaway thing. I know it says tofu. Don't be alarmed. It's not a tofu. I'm pretty positive. I'm pretty positive this is considered a prototype. It's not a tofu. Don't be alarmed. Thank you again, Regulicious. Appreciate you, man. The Holy60. This thing's so cool. So this is made of metal. I don't really care for this Holy60 badge they got going on over here. But everything about this, like, man, I don't know, I'm kind of into this. This is kind of cool. We got some screws. I'm not sure what the screws are here for. And then we also have some feet. I think that's it for this box. I'm pretty positive this is CNC'd, right? 3D printing board trends?
4 months watching the most handsome man on Twitch.
Thank you,
Appreciate
Hambo.
all you do.
Wait, most handsome man on Twitch? I think you got me confused. Is there any reason to judge the sound? I don't know. I don't know what to expect from this. I have no idea what to expect from this. I love the concept of this, though. Seems like a big waste of material to start with a block. You know what, Abel, you could be wrong. It probably is casted in CNC'd. I don't have the information on that. But that would make more sense. But this does have a pretty high price tag. I'm pretty positive this is what... I think I only have the American dollars in front of me. So I don't know about Canadian, but it is... I guess there's no way you can buy this without the switches, which is kind of ridiculous. But it is $279. I don't know if they're going to be offering this without switches. Like, I don't know why they don't have a no switch option, but it is pretty expensive. $279. And then you get the PCB and whatever else you need, as well as the keycaps and stuff. They sell it case only? Why am I not seeing that? Oh, never mind. I found the case. No, wait, I did not. Where's the case only link? Pancake? It's CNC'd? So is it fully CNC'd Pancake? It's not casted in CNC'd? Damn. I should have asked you that before stream. Need to search it on the site? Do you? Okay. So if you just want to buy the case, let's see. So I only have the one link here. Holy60. 210? Is it 210? Nope, this is the wrong link again. Here, case only. 119 for the case only. But then you still need to buy the PCB and stuff, so keep that in mind. 119 for the case only. And then the full thing is about $279. Still a little bit on the pricier side for something like this. But I can understand why. Probably a lot of time under the CNC. We have our PCB. Some foam, which I don't know if we're going to use today. And we have two different plates that we were given today as well. FR4 as well as aluminum. So this is going to be tray mount. I am not sure if you can get an O-ring to work with this, simply because these are not soldered in. So I'm not sure how well this will hold with an O-ring. Have you guys seen someone do O-ring on this? I mean, it doesn't come with one, so. Here is the PCB. Support-wise, this only has, I believe, a 6U support, nothing larger. It does have a bunch of other support, though, like you can do split right. It does look like you can do ISO, split on the spacebars as well, which is really cool. So we got some options here, just no 7U spacebar, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't know if I would O-ring this, because yeah, you don't solder these in. You pop them in. So I don't know if you would. Is this a limited run? As far as I know, no, but maybe Pancake can enlighten us there. And then we're going to be putting these for the keycaps. Low-key, I'm pretty excited to put these on. I inspected these before stream, and I have to admit the quality of these are pretty damn good. These are very spendy though, but I was kind of hoping that these could help weigh down the keyboard a little bit. But these are going to be interesting to use too. Kind of pumped to try aluminum keycaps for this build. Yeah, it's about $200 for these, depending on which one you get. I think some of them start at $180 for these keycaps, USD. It's very similar to the Tofu case, which works with O-ring. I don't know if the components make it possible. The only way I can see this being possible, okay, hear me out. The only way I can see O-ring being possible on this is if they do something like they did on this. They would have to make standoffs in the corners and then, you know, screw the plate to the PCB. That's the only way I can ever see this being possible.
Alexotos
for O-ring. I just feel like this would just come right out without that happening. Thank you, Angry. Thank you. I appreciate you. And also Smile. Thank you so much for the Prime. I don't think the plate screws into the PCB. It doesn't look like it. It looks like the standoffs are for this part over here, like for the bottom. So I don't think it's the plate. I think it's just literally the bottom, like the PCB part. I have 8 metal keycaps from Alloy FPS. I mean, they have some really cool stuff on their website too. Okay, so now the question is, aluminum or FR4? Do you have a preference for mounting styles? I think my favorite all-time mounting style, like one that I have been very, very successful with to get the sound profile that I like, is O-ring. And then top mount. Top mount and O-ring are probably the two most successful mounting styles. However, some of the more niche mounting styles, like whatever you would want to call modes mounting style, is also really fun. There's been a lot of really good stuff. Even like Wilba's, you know, little mounting style he has in the Salvation. Yeah, Pancake. I've only looked at 1 or 2 of the sets on stream, but I'll look at all of them this week here. This week here is like all taking a look at stuff week. That's what I've dubbed this week. And I also looked at the roller ball switches. I have them on my desk. These are the roller ball switches, which I would recommend you guys going to take a look at. I'm going to be using these as well this week. I've just been experimenting with modding these. They don't really mod too well. Do we have a schedule? I posted in my my Discord. Now, no love for Gasket. I mean, it's not that Gasket's not good or anything. I think Gasket's great. But with Gasket keyboards, I've had some Gasket keyboards where they're just really bad. Or they just don't have the sound profile I'm looking for. And there's no way to really tweak it. Or at least not to my knowledge. You know, like, I feel like with Gasket, it's what you get type thing. And then foams are your additives there. Or plate materials and stuff like that. I wanted to look at the rollerball switches so bad, but I hesitated and they're sold out. Now I have to wait for next batch. Hopefully I end up liking them. They look cool. They sound great stock, but I have no idea how they're going to sound in a keyboard. I think I'm going to do FR4 today. I think FR4, guys. I think that's a... I worry that aluminum's going to be sounding too aluminum, even if I don't use the aluminum keycaps. I feel like it's just too much metal. Yeah, I think we do that. I think that's what we'll do. FR4 all the way. But yeah, so 119 for the case, and then for the whole kit, it's about 280. I have been kind of on the Hall effect switch train lately. I've been trying a whole bunch of different Hall effect switches. in different boards. If you ask me to remember all the names of the switches, I unfortunately can't. But I've also been recently trying out and testing the Boog 75, and then I've been itching to do this one here. So I'm really glad that KBD fans let me try this one here. All right, let's put the feet on this case. What's up, 3D Keycap? How you doing, man? Some other news. I have pretty much finished watching What If on Disney there. Is it sad that I think What If is the best thing Marvel's put out in a long time? Like, it is genuinely... Like, I actually liked it more than Loki. I just think the What If series is the best thing they've ever put out, like, in the last few years. Truly. What If is great? Yeah, it's cool. Ever heard of Newfie? I have heard of them, and I will be taking a look at one of their boards soon, too. Their Gem 80. FR4 tends to be a little bit more bright with a mix of not having the metallic resonance that a metal plate would. So you get like a brighter, almost, some would say probably cleaner sound profile, but I disagree. I feel like it's just brighter with a slight leaning towards plastic. I picked up one of those mystery Bakanekos on sale. I hope you end up liking it, dude. That sounds fun. Strongly agree. A lot of the Marvel in the last few years since Endgame has not quite hit the mark. Yeah, it's been really bad. Keep it a buck with you. It has not been good at all. I don't know if they sent me stabs, so I'm probably gonna have to quickly run and grab my stash of stabilizers. All right, feet are on. I have a feeling this is gonna be loud. I don't know what this is gonna sound like. And then, I know there's a mix of two different switches in here, but I apologize. Now, we're going to be using some of Gatoron's, I think these are the orange, correct me if I'm wrong, Pancake, but 2.0s. They're just the orange switch, so you can see the magnet here on the bottom. I'll show you guys. Here's the magnet. Now, these are fun. I modded these, and I'm going to see how these end up sounding. So we're gonna see. I'm genuinely very, very curious. Let's put my keyboard out of the way here. This is so light. I keep forgetting how light this is. Isn't Lubing a HE switch similar? Yes and no. For me, it's a little different. So basically, because you don't have to worry about a suction happening because this is hollow on the bottom of the switch, you can actually lube. There was already some lubricant on the pole, but I ended up just adding a little bit more. The springs are also massive. Here, let me open one up and show you guys. Compared to a regular MX switch, I did a very light touch of oil on the spring. So look how giant these springs are. Look at that. And then I feel like the weakest part about these particular switches was they had everything lubed, but they were missing lube above the side, like the top of the side rail. It didn't have any lubricant there. Unfortunately, that causes well, not unfortunately, but it does cause a loud top out sound, which I wanted to kind of eliminate because I do feel like a very loud like top out ends up sounding a little bit more cheap. So I decided to go through them all and lube them all. I did a little bit of GS2. I did find that different lubes affected the way these sounded more so than the MX switches, oddly enough. And the GS2 was a little bit more deeper sounding, which was my goal in lubing the switches. Very, very light coat is what I did. But let's actually go grab some stabs. Just because for some reason I thought I saw a pack of stabs in the box, but I guess I was wrong. Do you normally film Nixies? For the most part. For the most part, I do. And I guess we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4 sets. Unfortunately, Panda, I don't know what you're saying, so. This is where all the stabs went? let me tell you guys the real reason why. These are not, I'm guaranteeing you guys, this is not even all for me. All right. I will probably end up using 3 stabs from this, like 3 sets for myself. Okay. You know why I buy these? No hate to anyone, all right? This is not to call anyone out. It's because every time I do client keyboards, for some reason, everyone's been great. Everyone always remembers everything. It's just stabs. Sometimes people forget stabs. They just don't put them in the box, or they just don't send me stabs. So, yeah. Why doesn't the client send you stabs? They forget. Wait, is my music too loud? Let's grab one of these, and then I think I need a 6U, which I might have to go get because I believe these are all 7U wires. I'm pretty positive. One moment, let me get a 6.25U wire. Stop calling me out. I'm sorry. Okay, listen, Oak, I love you. It wasn't just you though. It's been, I think, like 50% of the clients I get don't send me stabs. They just forget. That's fine. No, I don't care. Part of having like a build service is being prepared for things like this and having it not impact my like my overall business is really important to me. I want to get a silver one to match. How are you guys doing today though? I feel like I didn't ask you yet. How is everyone how's everyone's Tuesday? Hope everyone's Tuesday has been delightful. Did you already pre-clip these stabs? I did not. I'm going to do them right now. I'm fantastic. I got a UV LED printer to print on my first keycap. Oh, that's cool. Oh, you were mentioning that. That's very cool. That's a fun project to do. I just woke up like 15 minutes into your stream. What time is it there? I wanted to sleep in today so bad. Anxious. Been waiting on my college acceptance letter so I can transfer out of my local community college. When do you get your letter? Does it just randomly come in the mail? That sounds way more stressful than it needs to be. Way more stressful. EST Alex, be the same? Damn, lucky you. That 1:20 p.m. wake up or 1 o'clock wake up? Lucky you. New key arrived today, so it's my... Wait, today's your B-day? Hold on. Can we get a happy birthday in chat for Just? I don't know if it's today, but I'm assuming it is. Made my B-day even better. Just happy B-day, all right? Happy birthday. Hope today goes swell and this whole week goes swell. Happy birthday. Just helped a client who let scammers from PayPal into her computer. Completely re-image her computer to make sure nothing gets breached. That's scary. Yeah. The scamming stuff online is ridiculous sometimes, dude. I'm like dropping these as I pick them up. It's today. Thank you, y'all. Dude, happy birthday, man. Happy birthday. I hope the keyboard... Which keyboard did you end up getting? I didn't even ask. Which keyboard was it? Do you have any other plans for your birthday? V1 Max. Let's go. My Zoom 75 is finally shipping. Let's fucking go. Let's go. All right. Let's lube some of these stabilizers. Where's my brush? I'm actually just going to use some GS2 because I am way too lazy to use 205 today, and I don't have any new vials. So GS2 it is. I've done this with GS2. It feels exactly the same to me. 90 for a Moto 2 decent. Yeah, I think it's pretty fair pricing. I wouldn't say it's like... Yes, I feel like that's pretty fair. No? Pretty fair, I'd say. What lens is on the camera on your desk? Every lens except for the face camera is a kit lens. Fuji, for whatever reason, decided to make all their kit lenses actually very good. And I have bought other lenses and ended up just returning them because the kit lens has been better than all of those lenses. And I don't need anything fancier with like a wide aperture, so we're gonna have some friends over. We're gonna party. That's gonna be fun. You guys ordering food? What's your go-to food order? If you guys were to order food, I'm genuinely curious. What's like your go-to? Like, what do you get when you're feeling down? Damn, Fuji, okay, I see you. Oh wait, do you mean this camera? Or this camera? Like, what lens is this? I'm confused which camera we meant. Chinese food? Halal food? Al pastor tacos? One main course of Alex? Avo, stop flirting with me, dude. Come on, dude. The one on the top left? Oh, this lens is a Summicron. But I have a friend who wants to trade me because he really wants the specific serial code on my Summicron, and he wants to give me a Similux, and I don't know if I want to do the trade because I really, really like this lens. Like, there's just something about the Summicron that I like, so I don't know if I'm going to do the trade. Korean fried chicken just hits different. Dude, Korean fried chicken does hit different, bro. To be honest, the only delivery I get was Jimmy John's. Yeah, Korean fried chicken is always good. I think when I'm down, my go-to is a smash burger. They always make me feel better. I don't know what it is. Or I'll get a Philly cheesesteak sandwich from one of two local places that I think are delicious. There's one place here in Toronto called Ill Style Sammy's. Those are delicious. But the one I think I like a little bit more, which isn't really a traditional Philly cheesesteak, it's like their spin on it, is a place called Berkeley's Cafe here in Toronto. They have a very, very good Philly cheesesteak that I would say has more things like mushrooms and green peppers, which just, it's so delicious. Smash burger over Shake Shack? I can't disagree or agree because I've never had Shake Shack. Thoughts on not lubing bottom housings for linears and only stems and springs? Schmojo, that is literally how I do my switches. I have a whole guide on why I think that's better. So I'm in the same boat as you. It doesn't make any difference in my opinion. No difference at all. Just saves you time and ultimately makes things more consistent because you're only lubing one thing. Haven't had a smash burger in forever. Toronto's littered with them. Everywhere you go, it's smash burgers. Wait, you're in T-Dot? Cheers from the 514? I don't know what area code technically. I'm in downtown Toronto, so I'm assuming this is 416. I don't even know what 514 is. Is that Scarborough? I have no idea. No idea the one. I have no idea. I'm not good with this kind of stuff. But yeah, I'm in Toronto. Follow-up question. Do you use more lube than normal on stems? No. Probably less. I do very light coats these days. I was... For some switches, I go like a medium light coat. Like a little bit above the norm, but I think for the most part, I do light coats. Just joined chat. Hope everyone's having a great day. Got a Type 60 SL for my birthday. What the? Is it everyone's birthday this week? Happy birthday, Sky. I don't know if it was last week or this week, but happy belated or happy birthday. Montreal? Oh, I did not know that. Now I learned something new today. Hello from 416. Alex, what's your favorite combo from the JWK, JWIC MM switches? I've only tried one combo. It was whatever I ended up using that one time. But I would assume my combo would probably be like nylon plus something else. I have to do more experimenting. I don't remember all the combinations. That's such a weird case. This looks perfectly normal to me. You know what this reminds me of? So my other thought for theming this out, so hear me out. You guys can tell me I'm stupid. It's okay. If you guys think it's dumb. My other thought was I want to make a Spider-Man keyboard. Somehow make a Spider-Man build. And the reason why is because this kind of looks like, you know, Venom a little bit. Like it could be like a Venom type thing. And I just make like the PCB like red and blue. And then put some like really cool keycaps on it. That was my other thought process. But the only thing I can think of on how to get the PCB like that would be to put a sticker or like, you know, put some sort of tape. And by the time I thought of that, it was too late to ask Pancake to do that for me. But that could also be a way to do that. Also, I don't know if this, can you tape mod HE stuff? I have no idea. Probably. So that would be a really cool idea if we had the tape mod thing for that. Is Plastidip conductive? I don't know. There has to be blue and red switches out there. And I'm sure if there isn't, you can always just... you can probably just end up modding like 2 or 3 switches together. You can do it on the Wooding. I'm sure this works too. I mean, that would be super cool. I'm still planning on... That's my long-term goal with this board before we do something with it. If I get to keep it for a little while here. But ultimately, I still want to give this away eventually. If we get to keep it. But a Spider-Man theme would be hella cool. Isn't Symbiote Spider-Man related? I don't really know all my Spider-Man lore, even though I love Spider-Man. So I'm not sure. Marvel has entered the chat. Is there any way we can use normal switches on this? I hate magnetic switches. I'm sure you can just use a regular 60% PCB. Like a universal one. And I'm sure that would work with this case. I think. Like I'm 95% positive. Name 3 Spider-Man. I got you, bro. Check this out. Ready for this? Tobey Maguire. Andrew Garfield. I don't remember the most recent guy's name. Tom Holland, is it? There you go. Bam! I technically named 3. This guy. Boom. Got you, dude. Obviously, the GOAT out of all of those is Tobey Maguire, bro. Shit, I got. Technically, I'm not wrong. Those are 3 Spider-Mans. Oh, man. The mounting post looks the same as the DZ60. I'm pretty positive because these look like this looks like universal layout, like in terms of mounting posts and USB placement. I did like Toby. His first movie was so fun. I think Toby's the best one. Alex, you troll. I do what I can. Just trying to have fun, you know. Just trying to have a little bit of fun skis. Andrew Garfield, my GOAT. I did like the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man. But I gotta admit, there's just something about Toby that is Spider-Man to me. He forever will be Spider-Man to me. Regardless of the cringe that he did in like or whatever cringe writing or whatever thing was in the last one there, he'll always be the best Spider-Man. Toby Spider-Man will always be superior. Hell yeah, dude. Garfield was just in bad movies. I really like Andrew Garfield as an actor. I think he is very awesome. But I agree, he was just too cool. He's too much of a cool kid in the Spider-Man series for me. And for me, Spider-Man is a little bit more dorky and geeky. Raimi movies have more soul. Director Diff. True. Actually true. That is big true for this. Toby lost his podium spot with his cringy dance. I remember watching that scene for the first time and be like, what the shit is this? And Tom Holland is too good looking to be Spider-Man. Believe it or not, I actually really like the new Spider-Mans. I think he still gives like a quirky vibe regardless of how good looking Tom Holland is. But yeah, just like I think Toby was the best embodiment of like who Spider-Man was to me. Bully Maguire. Oh man, that's like one of my favorite fucking memes, dude. I love Bully Maguire memes. I think they're a little out of fashion right now, but whenever I see them on any social media, I'm like here for Bully Maguire, dude. Andrew's acting as Spider-Man is top tier IMO. He would just put in a bad script. Yeah, I would say his movies were a little bit forgettable in terms of like writing and scripting for sure. Like I don't even remember too much of what happens. But like I have seen that more recently than the original Spider-Man's, like with Toby, and I remember those like vividly. You can't be good looking and be Spider-Man. There's a certain look. Okay, hear me out. You can be good looking. It's not what I'm saying. But there's a certain look. I feel like you have to have. I don't know why, but for me, when I picture Spider-Man, I picture someone a little bit nerdy. So you gotta have like that embodiment of like a little bit nerdiness. You know what I'm saying? Like it has to be there. And I feel like Toby is perfect for that. But he's also a good looking guy too. But Toby's perfect for that. Same with Hayden as Anakin. Say what you want about his delivery, but he did exactly what George Lucas asked him to do. Oh man, I love talking about this kind of stuff. Can I be honest with Hayden? Since the get-go, I've always thought like the scripting, the way that they wrote some of his lines are just ridiculous. However, when you really look at Hayden's acting and even just his tone of voice, the way he pronunciates things and the way he delivers his lines, it's not so far-fetched to picture his cadence as Vader, right? If they had done it any differently, I just think that the transition from him going from Anakin to Vader, like it just wouldn't have made sense. He needed to have some of that like slower, moody talking. Maybe not. Obviously, it was a little bit faster just because he was younger and wasn't completely, Vader at that point and burnt basically. But he needed to, and unfortunately, or fortunately, whatever way you want to look at it, that is how Anakin's talking had to be. In my opinion, I've always thought that's like the best way you can portray him. So maybe Toby was best actor for Spider-Man, but the Amazing Spider-Man is the best Spider-Man universe. I need to dive deeper into the whole Spider-Man universe stuff because I am not too familiar with all that stuff. I like Spider-Man a lot, but I'm only familiar with like the original cartoons from way back when, and that's it. Anakin turns into Vader. Spoilers, Kappa. My bad, y'all. Toby Stark. You know what's a series, speaking of that they can never reboot, ever? At least to me. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't think they'll ever be able to find someone as a better Tony Stark than Robert Downey Jr. Like, I would never watch another Iron Man. Like, never, bro. That series, like, that's it. There's never gonna be another Iron Man. There shouldn't be. There shouldn't be another Iron Man. That's the embodiment of Iron Man right there. Yeah, dude. Just like there should never be one at this point. He is Tony Stark. Yeah, he literally is Tony Stark IRL. The series should be done as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, it's over now. It's done.
Sorry, there was a problem with the app.
Bro, what the fuck are you talking about, Siri? Wasn't Iron Man like his redemption film after becoming super addicted to drugs? I don't really know his whole story that well, but I don't know, to be honest. I'm not quite positive. Oh, maybe the plate does screw into the... Maybe I'm incorrect. Actually, does that make sense? Does the plate also screw into the tray as well? I thought it would just pass through. Oh no, I am wrong. But do we have standoffs for this? If we have standoffs, we can probably O-ring mount this. I didn't see standoffs anywhere though. There is pass-throughs for that, but... Oh, there is standoffs. We could technically O-ring mount this then. All right. I'm eating my words here. I thought this didn't come with anything like that. Siri is jealous of Jarvis. Probably. Should we? Oh wait, I don't want to say it out loud though, because then you guys might have it activate too. Never mind, I'm not going to do it. With Van Kilmer was one of the best. Was one of the first. Amazing watch if you've never seen it. First one of the comeback and written by Shane Black, who did Lethal Weapon. Have I seen that? It sounds really familiar. Am I going to do O-ring for this? Should I just put the I'll put the standoffs. Fuck it. We'll just install them just in case. 10 points for anyone that can state what Jarvis stands for. Fuck, I know this, dude, but I don't remember. I don't remember, but I know I've read this before, and I was like, that's cool. Just a rather intelligent system? Yeah, something like that. I just don't remember what it was. I think these are the screws for it. Yeah, these two are. But yeah, I was watching What If. Highly recommended, by the way. That was really entertaining. The new What If series, super, super entertaining. I was watching it while I was lubing these switches, and I've just been watching it while I've been doing like work. Really, really enjoyed it. Is this not popping out here? Come on, screws. Okay, let's do it like this. Van Kilmer, high key goat it. Real genius. Was a formative movie for me. I think I've seen that one there too, like a long time ago. I just don't really remember. Okay, let's put these standoffs in. Oh shit. I do wish the PCB had some sort of like standoff marking, because I don't know why I'm struggling looking at these things. Alright, let's put some of these guys on. Keep looks sick. Cheetos dust gonna be a problem though. Or, hear me out, Slime, it won't be a problem. Riddle me this, Slime. Where does the dust settle on this keyboard? Like the Cheeto dust. It goes right through, my friend. Therefore, I don't think Cheeto dust should be a problem. PCB, but you can shake it right out at that point. You can just wibble wobble it and it'll just fall right out one of the many, many holes in this board. That's my thought process anyways. Hit with some compressed air, done. Wibble wobble TM. When I first read Holy, I wasn't expecting something like a sacred relic. No, it's just quite literally holy. It's just, yeah, it's quite literally what it says it is. My hands are really shaky today, by the way, guys. So if you see me struggling right now, it's just because, I don't know. My hands are not it today. Oh, I am going to be, after stream today, okay, side story for y'all. I was playing video games last night, trying to anyways, and unfortunately, yeah, I think my graphics card is completely crapped out now. So, what I'm going to be doing, and the reason I'm going to be doing this is because, like, the only reason I'm doing this is because I'm actually going to be, whatever graphics card I end up picking up, I'm hoping to get mine RMA'd, so I'm not going to buy, like, something crazy. I'm not going to return it, because I think that would be a little bit, that would be kind of wrong of me. But I'm probably going to end up giving the graphics card either to, like, my brother or something, but someone in my family will probably just get, like, a small upgrade. And then I'll just wait for the RMA card. Because I think there's a few people in my fam that could use a bit of an upgrade. No, it's just, long story short, my graphics card smelled like burnt, like, wires and metal one day. And Yeah, it just hasn't been the same since. Did we get all the standoff? Missing one over here. Has not really been the same since. Uh-oh. Yeah, and I think the other thing I'm probably going to go pick up, because my brother really recommended I go pick one up too, is I'll probably just pick up a replacement power supply. Just to be certain. Are we putting foam in this? I almost feel like I have to. Yeah, no, I don't think I'm going to cheap. I mean, the power supply wasn't even a bad power supply that I had, so... Bare bones? You don't want to? You guys don't want to put foam? Yeah, I think I'm just gonna actually, because you know what, like power supplies should last a while. I know I had one a long time ago that was a platinum rated one, so I'm probably just gonna spring for a platinum one. You guys don't want? I'm actually like, I'm heavily considering putting the foam in. There's nothing in the case. Let's hear what it really sounds like. You can put it in later. All right, I'll put it in later for you guys. We'll do it afterwards. Fine, fine, fine. Don't those ratings mean nothing anymore? They don't mean anything anymore? I thought they still did. I haven't built a computer, so just so you guys are aware, I haven't picked out parts or anything for myself. I've built other people's computers with their own parts whenever they pick. But I don't think I've done it in about 8 years plus. Yeah, roughly. So whatever I get now is going to be completely new to me. I want to make sure I got all the standoffs. I did. Those ratings mean reliability? Yeah, I think I would go for a plat one. Like, I think I would... Seasonic is the brand I was actually looking at. I was thinking about getting an 850. I saw it for a decent price, like a local computer store. So I was thinking after stream, after I do a bit more work, I'm going to go run and buy all the little things that I need. But I'm not planning on spending a bunch of money to fix this, so... Are you into SFPC? Small form factor? Not really. Not like too into it. Although I do have a Mac like studio here, which is technically a small form factor, and I love it. But for a work area, that makes more sense for me. But for like my play, I would rather just have something that runs without the need to like do some crazy stuff to get to cool properly or whatever. PSU ratings gold bronze are a function of efficiency, not reliability. I have no idea. Cultist network PSU tier list is a reliable source. Don't they say Seasonic is like one of the better ones right now? I actually stumbled upon that website. Use this to put the excess parts in. Also, what's up, Gluten? How you guys doing? And by the way, thank you guys for all hanging out with me today. I know today's stream is a little different than doing a regular keyboard, but I think it's still going to be just as fun. Just as fun. Hold on a hot minute. Never mind, we can do this still. Strike Mods. Oh my god, what's up, man? You beautiful thing. God damn, bro. What's up, Strike Mods? If you guys don't know who Strike Mods is, also an excellent streamer. I thought you've been streaming for a while then, Strike Mods. I was watching you a little bit silently. I don't always talk in chats this morning. This is a Hall effect board. So as you can tell, there's no, because there's little magnet, whatever these things are in the back. I don't even know what to call these. This is the future of keyboards. Pancake, I'm not gonna lie, man. That's why I've been so interested. They are very cool. I just don't know how they're gonna sound. So again, here's the magnet on the bottom of the switch. You guys can kind of see. So let's start popping these in. Now these were modded, by the way. I did mod these. Oh, there's no pins to destroy. Beautiful. I don't have to worry about destroying pins. Switches sound empty, by the way. That's why I'm not sure if we're gonna like this with no foam, but hey, you guys want to see no foam on the Holy60 today, so we'll give it a shot. Although I think I do want to use my plate fork for this, so perhaps I quickly run and grab that. Might be a double negative. Perhaps it is. Although, will this switch fork work well in this? Gotta be careful because the screws. See if you notice them rattle. Interesting. This is my first time assembling something like this, so should be interesting. These switches are really nice though. I'm pretty positive these are orange Gatoron 2.0s. Oh, you're right. Hold on. Actually, no, that was just the... Well, I mean, we'll see. Maybe we do need the foam, though. Maybe we have to go back in here and add some foam, but let's see what we can do without the foam first. Man, I don't know why these did not close that nicely. First stream, been following the channel for a few months. What's going on, son? How you doing, man? That spacebar going to be a hair trigger. I don't know if the spacebar will work well with the metal keycaps that we have today, but we'll see. We shall see. I don't want to make any assumptions. I did lube these, yes. I did mod these. I spent some time, went through to see if they need films, anything like that. They definitely don't need films. They don't even, the films don't even work well with this. But I did go through and mod them, yes. They're done with GS2 lube. This is kind of hurting my fingers pushing these things in though. GS2 for the win. Yeah, it's been a while since I've used it, so I was like, maybe today we break out the GS2 lube, because I do like the way GS2 sounds. It's a slight bit more deeper in regular switches. And I was like, maybe it'll do the same here, and I definitely noticed it. Can we configure individual keys actuation points? I believe there's a whole software suite for this that KeyBD Fans has on their website. I'm going to also be exploring that. I think it's not an application you need to download. I believe it's all web-based. But I believe you can. And I know even with Melotrix's new stuff, you can do that too. Any recommendations on plates to pair with cream sodas for the Sonnet? Ooh. Lately, I have been a big simp for polycarbonate top mount in the Sonnet. Venom case. Yeah, little Venom case action going on here. Even make sure our stabs actuate. PC top mount on my Kage right now. It's nice. It's a nice combo. Can you use HE switches with any keyboards? No. You need a special PCB for it. All the sus stuff that happens on stream that don't show up on the shortened YouTube videos is like manga exclusive canon material that gets left out on the anime adaptation. You guys want to know a secret? Some days when it gets really sus, I'll have to message Manoli and be like, Manoli, don't add that part, bro. Just like leave out that part of Tim talking about his toenails and how he eats them on his spare time. I'm like, just don't add that. That's not YouTube friendly. So some days that does happen, and that's exclusive to Twitch. So yeah. Ew, please no. I didn't say it, man. Tim did. Is this YouTube friendly? I hate people. Hey man, I didn't say that. You guys cut me out of context there. Is this, I don't know if this is YouTube friendly. I think so. I have not done the Freya review yet. I love these color of these switches, by the way. I don't even care if this sounds good at this point. These switches are my new favorite thing, color-wise. Come on. Look how good this looks. Look how pretty this is. Of course you do. I mean, yeah, I'm going to be a little biased. They're orange. Orange is my favorite color. Orange on gray, yummy. Yeah. I'm actually really excited to put the metal keycaps on this too. I think this is going to look super, super nice because it's a nice, we got the titanium ones. So I think this is going to look super slick. But Ski Data is perfect for this build. Yeah, it would look nice for this, yeah. Although, I think I personally would want to go with a, hold on one second. Oh shit, did I put that in the wrong way? I think I would personally want to go with a all black set for this, to, or like something, I don't know, to complement the case color. Not so much the switches. So that's kind of my thought process right now. Stealthy, I want to go stealthy for today's build. I still can't get over the case. It's avant-garde. What do you think of it looking gold champagne? Oh, that would be super cool in that. I think even all silver or like a unfinished would look, like raw aluminum would look super sick for this too. Am I gonna grab an Apple Vision Pro? As cool as that is and how, like I am more just, I want to try it one time and that's it. We have a VR system. We don't have anything like crazy special. We have an Oculus Rift. And it barely sees use. Barely. Like, I think out of all the purchases I've made in the last few years, tech-wise, that is probably the most silly purchase that we've made. And that was about $500-600. And I think that was like, again, one of the things I don't really use that often. It's good, like it's good quality. I like using it for some games, like I played some of the Star Wars games on it, but that's it. I'm not that interested in gaming on it. It's kind of annoying with glasses. I know that you can get special things made for your glasses. I'm just not interested. It's just okay. Like, I don't know. They're okay. I'd rather still be like not having to strap something on my head to do things that I want to do. They should totally include a plate fork with this build too. I feel like you kind of low-key need it. Apparently it's pretty heavy. Well, yeah, it also has like a battery dangling off of the headset too, I saw. Again, it's interesting stuff, but probably not something I'm ever going to use. Interesting board, interesting switches. I like this. Yeah, today's whole theme is really interesting today. We got a Holy case, we got metal keycaps. Genuinely an interesting day. If this sounds hollow, would you need to dampen the room? I don't know what to expect sound signature wise out of this, guys. Keep it a buck with you, but we'll see. VR Lethal Company? That'd be interesting for sure. Alrighty, this is done. Let's put some stuff away. This looks super cool. I'm here for this. Polyfill will really... Oh my god. Should we do O-ring to start? Do we do O-ring to start? Like, okay, how cool would it have been? Hear me out, guys. Do I have a color printer? I do not. Hear me out. Wouldn't it have been sick if I had a Spider-Man sticker? Like, just like the chest of Spider-Man, you know, like the regular, and then this could be like the Venom thing. How fucking cool would that have been? That would have been so neat, so neat, dude. Looks like Venom? Yeah, kind of does, right? All right. I guess let's just try tray mount to start. And then if we don't like it, we can do O-ring. However, I think only 2 of the posts come off. I don't think all of the posts do, so I don't know how well O-ring would work for this. So we'll see. The switches will match my shoes. Orange shoes! Wait, those are kind of sick. I don't know if I could rock orange shoes. You just get those, Saint? It's a dirty, I mean, some links are kind of bad on websites. All right, so I guess I gotta find out which screws were the ones for mounting this. Was it that silver baggie? Or this baggie? No, this baggie's the one I just made. I don't know what screws were the ones for this. The orange and black's kind of nice. Yeah, it is kind of cool looking. Bag of these nuts. Pretty sure it's just these regular ones. Keyboard carrying cases. Yeah, it's just these. I don't really know who's selling keyboard carrying cases right now. Wasn't Monike selling them at one point? Let's screw them all down for now, because we can always take out the middle posts. I don't have super high expectations sound-wise for this. Let's try to be realistic. And I also think the foam would have been a better choice here, but we're gonna go through and build it with no foam first. And then perhaps we take this apart and put foam. This looks kind of cool though, no? This looks pretty sick. A transparent PCB would look interesting on this. To be honest, I haven't heard a good HE-based keyboard yet. I'm gonna be honest, Pancake. I know this is KBD fans today, but the Boog 75 was kind of loaded with foam, and it sounds like a foam keyboard. Like, it sounds normal, like foamy keyboard. I gotta say it's probably one of more of like the nicer ones I've heard so far, but I am genuinely curious how this is gonna turn out. Let me actually put a little bit of lube in the stab here. So I went pretty light with these. Yeah, this looks really cool. The orange switches look fucking sick. Here's how the back looks. Hold on, let me get like oils from my fingers and stuff. I enjoy your opinions like I like my coffee. I'm waiting for the punchline here. Cool. Definitely neat. If you guys ever needed access to the bottom of your keyboard, and let's just say that you forgot to screw in, hey, this is one of the features of this. Let's just say you forget to screw in one of your stabs, right? Well, lo and behold, with this board, you can do that. You can actually go in and screw it without having to disassemble things. Pretty cool feature. Hall effect? Yes, this is Hall effect. Does it have backlighting? I don't think there's any LEDs on this PCB. Oh, there's one for caps lock, it looks like. All right, let's put on some keycaps. We're gonna be using some of these. These are from All Keys. They're full metal keycaps. Now, full metal keycaps, by the way, guys, have never been, I'd say like good quality ones have never been cheap. I was not sure what to expect with these because I've never seen these metal keycaps in person, but they're genuinely pretty good quality. They're all laser engraved here, and I was double checking pretty much all the caps before stream to make sure everything was like up to my liking. They're pretty good. And they have a shit ton of colors on their website too, which was really interesting too. This is the titanium one. They also sent out gold. They have like different finishes you can get too. Like you can get shiny, silver, burgundy, green. They also have 7U kits, which I gotta admit, I just kind of wish they would. I mean, I understand why, to keep pricing down a little bit, and I get it. But the 7U kits are separate, so you gotta make sure that, respectively, that gold is not it. I mean, everyone's a little different. Everyone can like different things with different colors and stuff. I think the other colors are great. The silver's fantastic looking. But we're gonna use some of these metal ones here. But yeah, they're pretty good quality. Even some of the stuff I was a little bit wary of, like, I was like, you know what, I see a lot of like number 3 and 5 because they're a little bit finer for their legends here. Usually they get kind of screwed up. But no, they're pretty clean. Yeah, they do have tons of colors though. They also had a green, which I am considering asking for a set of green ones because I have an idea for like an emerald keyboard that I was gonna do. So, should you start a sound test with GMK, then we compare with metal? We can do both. We can just take a few off and then try with GMK versus metal. Both, please. Yeah, we can do both today. Today's not going to be like a long stream just because this is already assembled, so we can have a lot of fun. We can try a whole bunch of different things today. I can already tell no foam was a mistake. I can already tell too. I think we should have went foam, but it's okay. They also let me know, by the way, Aoki's messaged me about this. They said some stems on different switches are not made equally. But what they did was the stems on the metal keycaps, so to circumvent that, they made it so that if you do need to expand or tighten the stems, all you have to do really is pinch it with something, like a screwdriver or whatever. So they said that if you do have something where it is too loose because of a certain switch or something like that, you can just do that to it. What's going on here? Why is this not sitting nice? There we go. Is this? Oh, I think my clip and stab popped out. Yeah, it did. There we go. Are the legends engraved deep? Yeah, they're pretty. Actually, they're not super deep, but no, actually, they're not deep at all. They're done pretty cleanly, though. You wouldn't even be able to feel them. Where's tab? Looks nice. Yeah, there is some kitting problems that I can see. For example, you're not going to get a stepped caps lock with this that I can see, which is a little unfortunate because I would have loved a stepped cap lock with this. But you do get like short shift. And this does have the where's the W? The 7U kit in it too. I think this is gonna be super cool too. Super, super neat. We'll try the metal keycaps on another board after this too. I hope the spacebar will work with this. Are they worth 200 bucks? I mean, wasn't it not too long ago other brands were putting out metal keycaps and they were about $300? I think for a full set of aluminum keycaps, I would not say this is a terrible deal. They're not like zinc or anything. So they're not like a kind of off material. So I don't think this is a bad price point for it. Again, I think you have to majorly watch out for kitting. That is mainly my criticism. It does look like it has just about everything you need, but if there's something special you're looking for, you have to make sure you have like the right kitting for this. The layout of this tray is a little awkward. Where is the A? Where's A start? Oh, here. I don't know what ceramic keycaps are going for these days. I was gonna get myself a set of ceramic keycaps, but I ultimately opted to not bother. Are there carbon fiber keycaps? I'm not sure if there's carbon fiber. The spacebar better slap. I don't know how this is gonna sound in this board, guys. Even if we used regular GMK, I am just not sure how this is gonna sound. Like, we have to all be understanding of that. Where's J? J. Why am I not seeing the J key? Did they forget to give me a J? Or am I just blind? Two L's? Did they give me two L's? They did give me two L's. Unfortunate, that's their loss. It's okay. They gave me two L's and I took the L. Unfortunate. Their loss there. Two L's, dude. Damn. Well, I'm gonna see what they're gonna say about that. Enter key. They probably did it on purpose. Perhaps they did. Let's see, does the other one have two L's? L backwards is J. No, there's J. Common keycap L, compensated for the big L. Oh my goodness. I don't like the layout of the box, but I mean, that's just a box. They're pretty weighty. Yeah, they're pretty heavy. Is this gonna sound sick with the metal keycaps? I have no idea. I hope this sounds really cool with the metal keycaps. I will say they're a little awkward to get leveled. Once you get them leveled, they stay there. Damn, no HJ. I'll give you guys an HL sound test. Today is HL only. Double L's for everybody. And then we need this guy and this guy. Half-life test? That is funny though. Remember that one time I was missing a Y? Or missing an X in one of my GMK sets? That was also pretty good. Oh, they have function? That's nice. Karan!
Almost the weekend.
Thank you, dude. Appreciate the sub, man. Yeah, I know. I'm so excited. I am so ready for this week to just be like, so we can chill and just not have to do anything. Perfect. Still actuates. We're good there. Control. And then we got X. Alt. That return though? No, it's pretty, I mean, it feels pretty normal. I don't think it's slow. Although the keycap isn't the best on this. Not gonna lie. Let's see, what's causing that? The spacebar must be heavy. It is kind of heavy. No, it's leveled. It's just heavy. It's gonna sound so harsh. It definitely is. Time to flip the spacebar. Clip and pop again. think so. No, we're good. The clip-ins are in good standing. It's just the space bar is a little tough to get on. So also to keep in mind with this too. Although I think just the stems are a little loose. Is that what's going on? Because we can always tighten up the stems with this. It's fine there. We'll give it a more rigorous test here in a second. Alex, have you messed with those key switch prongs underneath the keycap? Apparently it happens. It's kind of malleable. Yeah. That's what they said. They said it's on purpose supposed to be something that you can tweak and tune. That's what they had told me before I even was shipped out these things. They said they did that just so they don't have to deal with certain switches that are not made up to, I guess, the same specifications. Sorry, Meister, I don't understand that. I apologize. Alrighty. Full metal keycaps on this now. Their tolerances aren't probably great then. That could be the reason. Or they could have literally just been thinking, well, hey, maybe some won't work. Oh, this made it so heavy now. Let's see, what does this look like? So we have metal keycaps on this now. The spacebar is not the best in my opinion. I need to either tighten this or figure out something for the spacebar here. Kind of looks like I need to tighten the sides for this. So let's see, can we do that? Do I have tweezers I can use? The sound is questionable. We'll see. ABS spacebar. Oh, that's better. I mean, I don't even know what this is going to sound like with regular keycaps. These do look good, though. The metal keycaps do look pretty sick on this, though. I got to admit, this looks really cool. This is the most decked out Hall effect keyboard ever. Do they smell like iron? No. Is this for you or client? This is just for us to test with today. Spacebar giving me anxiety? Does it look wrong? It looks pretty flush to me with everything else. Although I don't know if it's the metal causing this vibration. Oh, it is a little bit loose still. So we do need to tighten up the stem a little bit. No foam sounds horrible. I had a feeling. Let me see with the metal, and then let's swap out for a GMK spacebar. Yeah, the metal keycap is very loose. I need to tighten this a lot. Jesus, it sounds pretty hollow, as we all expect it. They should. You know, I'm going to say this about Aukis. If their intention is to create some sort of stem that is on purpose malleable, they should at least include a tool in which you can tighten things. That would be my major criticism for this. You destroyed the keyboard? I don't think I destroyed it. It sounds pretty hollow. Without the desk pad? Let me try a GMK spacebar. I'm curious to see how this sounds. Where are my screws coming out from? Oh, I see what's happening there. Hold on one sec, guys. I think I unintentionally loosened one of the screws. Monka the screw? No, it's on the standoff. We just make sure all the standoff screws are solid. All right, let's see. Let's see what the 60% or the 6.25U GMK spacebar will sound like. Do I have that set I had out yesterday? I don't think I do. Not this set. Let's do. Which one should I use? Oh, sorry guys, I totally hit my camera. My bad. I mean, it doesn't still sound good. I don't know what we expected from this though, guys. Yes, sponsored stream today. I mentioned it at the beginning, Cobalt. I don't know what we expected from this. Tapes to play. Expected nothing. Believe it or not, I actually like the alphas with the metal keycaps. I have a feeling this is mainly meant to be, first of all, just a really cool looking keyboard. Like, it looks fun. But let's do foam now, because I think you kind of have to add the foam in. I don't think the foam was ever supposed to be like optional. Let's grab our keycap puller. Do you have a spare DZ60 lying around? Oh man, somewhere deep down in my drawer of keycaps, perhaps, or PCBs. I like these keycaps though. I'm gonna be honest. I do like these metal keycaps. I do think they need to add a tool that'll allow you to kind of, you know, for certain things, because it seemed like the switch was fine, but the tolerance maybe of the stabilizer wasn't. So I do think that if they're gonna tell you that you need to like basically squish some for certain things, they need to add a tool in the box. It's a gamer keyboard. They usually wear headphones anyways. True, true. The next thing we're gonna do after this, by the way, after we swap it to foam, is we're gonna see about what's it called? The programming itself for this. I think the magnetic switch is playing a role in this sounding bad. Probably. Most likely. Actually, I'm curious about one thing though. I'm going way off topic here, so excusing me, but I want to see how the 7U spacebar sounds on this guy. I'm very, very curious. Are you guys curious? GMK. Let's see versus metal. Is my aligning? It's so metallic. I actually kind of don't mind it. Wait, I actually don't mind that at all. That's kind of fun. Oh, that looks sick on this. Okay, I have an idea. I kind of want to swap the metal keycaps onto this. That sounds really fucking cool. It is pingy. It's super pingy. But that's kind of neat. Okay, we'll swap that out later. Sounds like I'm on the Blacksmith and Elder Scrolls. Well, unfortunately, the Holy60 definitely needs foam. I think even with GMK, this would be a bit of a hollow. I mean, I don't know what we expected, honestly. I don't even know why we decided to go no foam. I really don't know why. Put the gold on there? You think the gold will look nice on the silver? What about silicone with the metal keycaps? Silicone with metal keycaps? What do you mean? For funsies? silicone mount for the event horizon. Oh, I don't know if my prototype unit had anything like that. I wish I could see the CNC process for these cases. That'd be really cool, actually. Sorry, I'm just kind of putting the keycaps like all la-di-da on the side, so... Oh, I like the sound of that. It's cool. This looks super sick, though, on this. I got to admit. I like the shine of that. That is super, super dope. Sound is scuffing them all. Before caps are gone, LOL. Can you make a sound test really quick? A sound test really quick? Of this? We did a little bit before. All right. Now we're going to unscrew all this. Which ones is it? It's these ones. Thanks for being patient today, guys. I know today is going to be a little bit of a... do some downtime in between doing things, but... Gold may only be the only keycap set that suits the brass event horizon. Oh, true. That would look super sick on that color scheme. Super, super neat. Did I get all the screws? I think I did. All right. Appreciate all the experimenting. It's one of those days. I think experimenting on keyboards is also really fun. You didn't miss anything particularly pleasant to the ears. It's really hollow. I mean, you know what? I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna maybe say it on a limb. I think the metal keycaps probably saved the alphas, but I don't know what we expected from this. To me, I really don't know what we expected. Oh, this one here I had to screw in. I had a feeling we should have put the foam. Is there an option for non-magnetic PCB? Yeah, you can just do a regular PCB with this guy. But it has to be, I think, one of the universal PCBs, so probably like, what, the DZ60? Most likely. Oh, the screw for this guy here came out for the standoff. Oh, two of them did. Whoops. All right. Now we should just be able to essentially pull this off. And there we go. And then we should be able to, let me put that other standoff back in. I feel like a normal PCB with foam and GMK wouldn't be too bad. Perhaps. What's your favorite plate on the polycarbonate boards? My favorite plate on polycarbonate boards? Depends on the board and what kind of mounting style it is. I think typically I kind of prefer something more aluminum on polycarbonate. Typically. No, we're gonna do foam. We're gonna do foam like I originally wanted to. Slime mod? That sounds gross. It's actually fairly simple to put things back and forth into this. That's kind of nice. I feel like you definitely 100% absolutely have to install standoffs then. So there's no option with standoffs. Standoffs need to be installed. I can't wait to see what pic. Oh, dude, I'm so excited to take pictures with this. Just sounds like something Hippie would do. Which one? The kinetic sound mods? Mr. Hippie would probably do something fun like that. All right, almost done. Good morning, Alex. What's up? What's up, very small bean? How you doing? All right, so far findings with this is hollow. Very hollow. Now, I'm going to do, let's put GMK on it now, and I'm going to put the metal keycaps from all keys onto these ones here. I think that would actually look super slick on this. So let's go back and forth and put Boneyard on this and see what it sounds like. All right, let's put the compliment for soundtrack. A soundtrack. If you were a soundtrack, I'd listen to you on repeat. Hope you're having a great day, dude. Love you, man. Hope all is well in your life. And keep on doing you. Alex, I'm close. What the fuck, Angel? Like you're outside my door or something? Close to what? Yeah, pause, bro. I'm just trying to be wholesome on today's stream, Angel. Alright. I have a feeling this isn't already. Let me just see something quick. Oh, I'll put this here. I feel like this is going to sound better already. I low-key even think the metal keycap will probably sound better. It doesn't sound as bad, though. I think the metal keycap actually sounds better, to be honest. Yeah, I think the metal one actually sounded better, oddly enough. Yeah, the metal one sounds better on this. But I just need to tighten up the stems on the sides here. Metal's fun. Yeah, I'm kind of enjoying the metal keycaps. I'm going to put the metal ones back on, actually. I don't think GMK will sound as good on this. Should we use PBT instead, though? I don't know. PBT or metal? I don't know if PBT will sound good, but we can try it. The plate makes a rattly sound. Maybe because of the standoffs? I don't know why that is. The plate is pretty rattly. What's it even hitting? I mean, it's tray mount. It is tray mount, so I think you need to clean install foam. Clean install. Wait, you need to install case foam? Oh yeah, probably. Where should we put it? No, we already did the fully foamless one. This is now with the PCB foam. It does sound a lot better though with the foam though. Gotta admit. It does already sound a lot better. Interesting. Very, very interesting. All right, let's try a PBT set. And then I'm going to move the metal keycaps onto the, what's it called? Event Horizon. You guys down? We'll do PBT, and then I'm going to move metal to Event Horizon. Tape mod, the holes, JK. Also, I just want to be 100% clear. I know we're doing this board today, and we're kind of like having fun with how it sounds and stuff. They're Hall effect switches. There's something I've never done before, like mod it or anything like that. I'm kind of just having fun with this case too. I know it's a little bit silly looking, but I'm having a blast with it so far. I think it's unique. Would I recommend this for someone who's looking for sound profile? Probably not. I don't think so. I don't know who this is for. This is probably meant for someone who just wants some like fun piece on their desk, who doesn't necessarily care about sound and wants the Hall effect switches. So let's keep that in mind as we have some fun today. We use this set from KBD Fans. Yeah, these. I mean, the switches aren't necessarily for gamers, but they're definitely gonna benefit someone who likes to play video games and stuff like that. One moment. Put a pillow on it for sound test. I didn't really think of a good PBT set to put on this, guys, so I just grabbed the Ryokan. But I don't think it'll look the best on this, but you know what? We'll give it a go. Why can't I open this? We shall give it a little go. I've been considering the metal keycaps for my Supermassive. For my wallet's sake, I hope they don't sound great. I'm hoping they sound great. I'm on the opposite camp here. These sound really... Can I say, I think, honestly... Should I put a PE foam on this too? I think the metal ones sounded the best. Is Ryokan ABS? Is it actually? Well... I'm gonna go get another set. 1 second. These do not feel ABS at all. They feel like PBT, according to KBD Fans. That's ABS? This does not feel like ABS. Oh, I believe you. If Pancake says it is, I believe Pancake. But it definitely does not feel like it. All right, hold on. Let me get a different set then. I want to actually put PBT on this. Is Fairy ABS too? Now that I look at it, it might be ABS. Is Fairy ABS, Pancake? Alex is ASB? Huh? A sexy boy? Is that what you're trying to say? I already know what you're trying to do, dude. I think it is ABS. Okay, I'm just gonna grab something from my collection then. 1 second. Let's just grab something else. XMI it is. Man, this is such a light case. I don't know, guys. The spacebar is just, nothing's happening there with the spacebar. I still think the metal one sounded the best, oddly enough. The alphas sound fine. Alphas are good. Like, well, they're not my favorite in the world, but the spacebar is lacking some oomph. I feel like all the stabilizer keys are lacking some oomph. Let's see. Before we go too crazy, let's see. Let's put it on and then give it a judgment call. Might be a mix of tray mount too, you know that? It also could be a mix of tray mount. So keep that in mind as we start mounting all these keycaps on, that it could be not only the keyboard being super hollow, but a mix of it being a tray mount as well. Why does the spacebar sound like that? I think it's just nothing to like resonate, and then also it is screwed down right above it over here. So it's just kind of like there. Oops. This is CRP, yeah. Would love an A- test with PCB keycaps and a salvation. Oh, you guys want me to put it in a salvation? We could do that. I think I have a salvation that's good to go for this. In case you guys just wanted to pick up something like this for the use of putting in a salvation, I could definitely do that. Love the longer stream. Anytime. As long as you guys are enjoying the stream, that's it. We're kind of just fiddling with things today. Today's not really like super to the T scripted type thing, but we'll see. Let's see what we do. We're kind of doing two things at once as well, so I hope you guys can bear with me. More experimenting and fun? I hope so. Perhaps I need to tune the spacebar, the stabs a little bit more, but I don't think it's going to be much of a difference. I think an A/B test would be a very, very good idea, though. These are Gateron Orange 2.0s, I believe. They're Hall effect switches. G. I'll never say no to longer Alex streams. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Thank you, everybody, for the kindness. Saw your DR70 stream. You convinced me to buy it, building it this weekend. That was a fun board. I'm glad you ended up liking that board. I think the price was very fair for that too. Few more alphas, but you're right. I think an A/B test would be very, very, very useful here. And in-stock drop was nice too. Yeah, in-stock was definitely nice on that. One. Oh, these are in the wrong spots. Still in stock? I don't know if the ODRs are still in stock. I would assume so. I don't think they like flew off the shelves, but if they did, I am very wrong then. Thanks for the follows, by the way, guys. Really appreciate all the love. Missing F, which is somewhere in here. F, 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 F. All right, so now we got to put the other keys. Alt. Windows. I have a feeling I have to get my other HMX or other set of this, because I have a feeling I've probably gonna miss one key over here. Probably. Yeah, I don't see one in this particular set. Yeah, I don't unfortunately see the one last key. Why does my desk pad keep shifting? Well, I know why. So let me go get the other box for this, and I'll just, oh no, never mind. It's right here. Found it. Never mind. And then we need escape. Do I have an escape key? I don't know. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna put backspace up there. Fuck it. Beige never misses. It does look pretty nice in this. Beige is just one of those sets that I feel looks good with everything though. I mean, it does sound better with the foam, but there's nothing. The spacebar is giving nothing. Oh, I did miss one keycap. So there's no life in this spacebar at all. So from a sound perspective, so far the case is looking pretty, unfortunately, pretty gloomy. I'm gonna tune it up just ever so slightly more. Maybe that's causing it to be a little rattly, but I don't think so. We just tuned this. All right, so it looks like the audience for this particular case might be someone who's strictly into the aesthetic, and maybe sound's gonna be a back burner thing. So if you guys really want something super lightweight that you can kind of just like literally toss around your desk, but I mean, like, why wouldn't you go with plastic in that case? But again, I think this is more for an aesthetic thing. At this point here, you probably have to stick PE foam in there. No desk tie? Yeah, here. And that's not from the stab. This is just from... I don't know what's causing that rattling at that point. Perhaps the switch. Yeah, the switch Pancake agreed with. Pocket Nixie. Unfortunately, Pocket Nixie won't work here. The alphas sound okay. I mean, I think even with a normal PCB, I don't think it would sound any better. All right, so before we get to the next part of this, which is going to be us putting this into Salvation, I guess, to see how the PCB assembly sounds there, just to do like a good A-B comparison, because maybe it is the case also contributing to that. I low-key want to swap all this to aluminum because I am so curious how this is going to sound with aluminum, because that spacebar is kind of fun. So we're gonna do that first, and then I'll switch it up. Then we'll go back to the Salvation part. But I am so excited to do this. Yes, yeah, I'm so pumped up. I'm gonna leave the Artisan on, I think. All Metal Horizon? Yeah, it should be fun. If it's dusty in here, don't blame me. I use this keyboard actually very often. But again, to kind of touch upon the Holy60, I really appreciate KBD fans sending this out to me, by the way. I love the stuff KBD fans does. I don't really understand who the target audience is on or is for this. Again, I think it's probably just someone who likes the aesthetic. From a strict sound or I guess enthusiast standpoint, it doesn't really make sense to purchase it. Oh, something's happening outside. So I hope my honesty doesn't, you know, come off as snobby or something when it comes to like the keyboard itself. I understand there's probably an audience for it, like in the gaming world perhaps. But yeah, I can see it just being a fun keyboard if you just wanted something like fun to build in, or a theme. Like I said, the Spider-Man theme would be kind of cool. I also think doing a regular PCB, which perhaps my Salvation PCB would work in here. So I already have a Salvation built, it just needs keycaps. So perhaps we can play around with this case a little bit more today. However, the wooden case was a bit big turnoff for people. Oh, really? I don't know if they'd swap to something like this, though, you know? Appreciate the honesty. Yeah, we can try a few other things today. Maybe I'll postpone going to the computer store. Actually, I'll probably still have time today. I'll go later on tonight. Should I leave the fuck off keycap there? No, we'll take this one here off too. If they just filled the holes with something to make it clear, I mean, that's also another option they could do. They could just literally put in some sort of like, I don't know, some sort of silicone or something perhaps, but let me get the boneyard case to put keycaps away. Boring yard? Hey, come on. It's not that boring. Come on. Silly cone, you say? I don't know why I'm so excited to do this. Maybe because I've never done this before with metal keycaps. So this is like stupid exciting for me. Let's do the numbers first. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Thanks, by the way, for the follows and subs today, by the way, guys. I really appreciate all the love. Thank you, guys. This does have 1.5 and 1U. Yes, it does. QWERTY. It doesn't have stepped caps though. That is, luckily we're not using stepped on this because this PCB never supported it anyways. But it does not have stepped caps. Just as a little FYI to people who are maybe interested in this and will stumble upon this video in the future. The layout is something that you should look into before making a purchase. Truthfully, as with most keycaps, but this is so cool. Does this set come with ISO? I don't think I saw an ISO. I mean, oh, it does. It does have a metal ISO. It does. A stepped metal caps lock would be super nice. Hard agree there. But to kind of go over these again, the legends, they're lasered on, they look clean. All the legends look very clean. There's no like, I've seen bad laser engravings and you can tell. I think if they want to take this to the next level, I don't know how expensive this would be though. Not only engraving them, but enamel filling them would be kind of nice. I don't know how expensive that would be though. I feel like that'd be stupid expensive. And then my other point of criticism for them would be to either develop a tool to kind of adjust the stems, as they've mentioned in their notes to me, and then include that with a purchase, or to somehow fuse just a better stem onto a metal keycap. I think that would also be a... I understand where they're coming from, where they're saying that not all switch stems are going to be the same and you might have some variance. But at least include a tool that would allow you to fix that. I think that's my honest piece of advice there. I love the metal clinking sound. This is nice. They do look really good on the Event Horizon so far, though. This looks super fucking cool. don't know why I'm liking this so much. Alright, short shift. Let me get the rest of the keycaps from. Now we do have 2 L's. They sent me an extra L and unfortunately no J. So I'm hoping that they don't do that for customer orders. So take that with a grain of salt too, or take that as an example. Also hoping that they have good customer service. I've never had to deal with them customer service wise, so I'm not completely sure. The color contrast, and I think metal might be the metal keycaps fit the event horizon. Yeah, I think they do. This particular board looks super awesome with them. But I do need to grab some other caps here. So I need to get this as well. Where's my other part of the tray? Evan tubes. Drop my screw. Oh, gotta get alts. Alts. Did I fuck up? Oh no, Angel. I got 2 L's, Angel, unfortunately. They double L'd me. Unforch, Angel. New sound category, dunk. Yeah, kind of neat. Put the O where the K is. So it says LOL. And then I need to get a page up. Gotta use this page up. Yep. Perfect. They got the profiles for this too, which is kind of nice. And then I need to delete. Which, do they have a delete that fits in the top row? They might not have a delete that fits there. Yeah, they. So another criticism to this is they don't have a delete that goes on the top row. So it's going to be a little smidge shorter than the rest. But it seems like they have everything else. We need to work on that though. Definitely need to look into that. Let me put these guys away. Push the S. Sorry. My bad. Oh, I should have put these ones here away too. Literally unusable. Oh my goodness. Was bugging me the whole time. Sorry guys, sorry. I didn't push it down all the way. My B. No delete, no top row delete is where I draw the line. I mean, ultimately you could probably put something else there. I don't know, like some other keycap, but just as something to mention. Probably like print screen can go there, I don't know. All right, this looks super fucking cool with this. I'm vibing with this. This just makes the board that much more heavy, by the way. They start at 180 US for the aluminum keycaps. And it depends on what versions you're getting. I saw some that even go higher than that, like I guess the chromed out silver ones. This looks so cool, dude. Now it's really heavy? Yeah, it's really heavy now. But these particular ones were 200 US dollars. They have a bunch of vendors. I don't remember all the vendors off the top of my head. I think you can just go to their website and it'll tell you there. But they do have vendors, like regional vendors for this as well. Wait, that's kind of cool, I'm not gonna lie. The keycaps do need to be adjusted in some keys. I am noticing some wobbling and then they're staying like that. So again, my advice to all keys is to include some sort of like tool, because I know these switches are already a bit loose, hence why I was just pulling off the GMK ones. Oh, what's going on here? What happened? Did my... Yeah, the switch is a little bit loose here. They need to include some sort of tool. It's a little bit of a tougher recommend if they don't include some sort of tool to tighten the stems. But it is neat. They are they're really cool. I do want to see some sort of squish tool for that though. I'm gonna leave these on. Dude, why do I keep, what is going on? Oh, it's not even me hitting my camera. It's me hitting the carpet because I put my carpet further out today. Sorry guys, I keep shaking that camera. That's my bad. I'll leave these on. I think these are gonna stay on for the rest of the week. Are they doing construction? They are. Oh my god, this is so fucking heavy now. I don't know if I like how heavy this is now, this particular keyboard, but cool. I'm vibing with that. That'll look cool for some pictures too. All right. The F key is still off. Yeah, like I said, so there's one problem with this. Can you do an add test? Add test? So one of the problems with this is that they need something again to adjust the stems. I know they told me to just use some sort of like screwdriver or plier. I don't know if that's a viable option, nor do I want to damage any of these things, especially because I have to give them back. So I think that if they included some sort of tool where you can just squish it, the stems to adjust for your keycap or widen them, that would make a lot of sense. The other thing is the quality is great on these, but I do think there's some potentially compatibility problems. For example, no delete key for that end over there. So I would suggest them looking into that. Price point I would say is pretty fair for aluminum keycaps. I think it's probably a little bit on the more lower end of that. So I don't think it's out of the norm to see these things go for about 200 bucks. Cool. All right, you guys want to see the Salvation? Let me get the Salvation. We'll switch up some stuff for this guy. All right. Let's see. Let's see what this is gonna sound like now. If we can swap it up. I've been very, very careful to put back every single time that I use screws or the bits into the same place, because last time I didn't do that and I lost so many bits. Keep Jesus? Who's Keep Jesus? Oh shit, which ones do I have to take off for the standoffs here? I think it's here. I never remember what these cases. Okay, so this one, so G and H. Just ask chat for more bits. No, I could never ask you guys for anything. By the way, I want to say thank you to everyone. Like, I know I've been having PC issues. It's not been my streaming PC, but it's been my other PC, like the one I've just had because I bought a Mac to stream on. Some people have been very kind with like offering me solutions and just like even just saying, hey, do you want some temporary parts or something to use? You guys have been very kind. I really appreciate it. I can never ask you guys of that kind of stuff though, so I hope everyone can understand that. Thank you guys though. It's been very kind of you. A new key with clear lime green keycaps for a gamer vibe. Shit, this is not it. Where are the standoffs for this? Why am I like struggling to find them? Found that one. Found this one. Oh, there's one right over here as well. No, that's not one. Is it? It is. Okay. One right by the spacebar. A 660 Ti. God damn. That is a classic. I think that's it, right? There was only 4? Or was there 5? I can't remember now. A 960. Hey, if you guys don't have the old brand from BFG, then I don't want it. I only want BFG graphics cards. If you know, you know. I don't know why I thought there was a daughter board cable. I was like being very careful. All right, so we're gonna drop it into the salvation now. Of course, the foam's gonna fall out of the spacebar socket. Why wouldn't it? All right. I don't know how that's gonna sound. I really don't. I get my first custom tomorrow. Mode tempo. Any tips from your time with it? I would either A, not screw in those, for lack of a better words, screws that kind of attach the PCB to the case, or just half screw them in. Other than that, no real big tips. God damn, dude. Just enjoy it. Pancake, thank you so much for the 5 tier ones, man. I appreciate it, dude. Thank you, thank you. Oh, why isn't this nicely aligned? Oh. Oh. I have to align this better. All right, let's put this back together with keycaps on it, and let's see how this sounds. G, H, Q, and spacebar. I don't know how this is going to sound. So this is PBT with the HE Gayron Orange 2.0 switches. Foam FR4 plate. I'd say that sounds ultimately a lot better. It still is kind of quiet. Yeah, let's also plug this in too. Oh my god, this is so heavy with these metal keycaps. I gotta be careful. Let's plug it in. Setup assistant. Yeah. Let's plug it in. Let's go to Cable Defense website, because I think there is a download link at the bottom. Was there? Oh, here. Click the experience the online configurator. Confirms a chunk of it was the switches. Some of it is definitely the switches. Some of it is definitely the switches not being, you know, completely attached to the case. Like, I don't know. I don't think it's going to be fixed there. All right, so let me show you guys what I'm seeing here. How do I share my screen again? Window capture. Let's go to Google Chrome. All right, let me show you guys what I'm seeing. So this is what I'm seeing for the software. And if we look, we got combo, normal, so we got tap holds. So they got some stuff already set up here. So tap and long presses. So that's good for the software stuff. What do we got for performance? So we got travel distance as well. I don't know if they have individual key. So if we want the distance, oh God, how is that gonna? Oh yeah, that's like literally if I touch this, it's triggering. And then this takes a long trigger. Okay, interesting. Very, very cool. Let's put that back to like 9. They have rapid trigger and then device. This doesn't really matter. Key test. Oh, that's kind of cool. And then debug. So it doesn't look like they have individual stuff yet for individual keys. If you guys were, oh wait, no, they do. I think you just have to select the key. Ah. And then if I do 4 key select it, traditional. Oh, okay, so then you can switch these. So let's test if that works. Since the switch in human hands cannot be absolutely stable, over aggressive settings may result in abnormal typing. Okay. I get what you're trying to say, KBD fans. Let's go to like 3. Does this actually feel different? So this is normal. Oh yeah, okay, so you can individually do these. That's kind of cool. I like the software for this, or I guess the web-based software for this. You can set profiles as well. All right, I'll set it to this. We didn't make the PCB. This is just a collab with the PCB designer. Well, whoever designed this, I guess Rocka. So far, so good. This is interesting. All right, I don't mind this. In terms of like customization, we don't got a whole hell of a lot of pre-programmed stuff here, but I don't know if the target audience needs more than just this. You'll hit Predator for sure with this. Maybe, I don't know. Did I make my, sorry guys, I keep fucking doing it, my bad. I gotta get my thing off the carpet here. What's up, Alex? How you doing, man? Cool. All right, let's stop sharing this because I do want to see one thing. Now that we've tried it with PBT, I'm gonna go back to ABS for a second. Oh, wrong one. The spacebar is just weak across the board for this. Unfortunately, I think, honestly, oddly enough, I think the metal 6.25U sounded the best. Unfortunately, I don't know if we can get a better spacebar out of this switch today. Unfortunately. Probably U-Toy. There's nothing really bottoming out with this. So we're just kind of getting this switch. Yeah, I can put keycaps on it for you guys. You guys want to see what the Holy60 sounds like with an MX switch? Or traditional switches? Let's see. Spacebar is probably a lost cause. I think if you're really going for sound and just wanted something fun, perhaps you go metal. Maybe metal's the right route there. I just don't know if going PBT or ABS or anything like that is going to save this. All right, let me screw this in, I guess. No, I will admit though, the one from the Freya, or not the Freya, the nicest sounding one so far that I've seen, if you guys are interested in a nice sounding one, or foamy, I guess, because this would probably sound really good if we put PE film in it. Or PE film, or just some sort of like sheet, like IPXE or whatever. I don't need to screw this in yet. I just don't know if this is the best best use case for this. If you're interested in the PCB assembly, I mean, it's pretty good. It looks like it's going to perform well. I'll have to do some more testing with that. But let's put some keycaps on this guy. I guess let's just use boneyard. Oh, I thought someone's going to drop. Maybe, just maybe, this was never meant to be the right combination of things. Who knows? Maybe the Holy60 sounds good. Maybe it was just never meant for HE switches. We'll find out. Yeah, we'll find out. Who knows? Maybe this is a match that was never supposed to happen. This might hit. Who knows? What do you guys call this sound profile again with the metal keycaps? I mean, your guess is the case, not the holy. True, I guess. What do you guys have planned for later today, by the way? Anyone doing anything fun? Five, six, seven. Working all day? Dude, I feel you. No. I didn't build this today. This was already... That's it. This was already assembled. So this is not me. I did not build this today. Going to the gym? I actually was thinking if I'm not going to go to the computer store today, I'm going to go to the gym. Because I'm only going today, so I don't have to go tomorrow. But honestly, I'm probably just going to go tomorrow. I feel like I need to move around a bit. And today's as good of a day as any. I should just suck it up and go. Pal World with my best pal after work. I will also attempt to try to turn on my computer to run it again, but I don't think I can play video games tonight, unfortunately. Watch football with my kid? Awesome. But doesn't PC shopping just get you giddy? The honest truth is, I'm in, like, okay, I'm going to be very honest with you guys. I don't know if I'm making a good decision purchasing parts. I don't know, because I don't know if I'm like, financially, I'm okay. Like, I'm following all my rules. I'll be fine. But it's not something I also wanted to spend money on this month. And I had some other plans, like, that I was going to save up a few dollars for that unfortunately has to be put on hold. So while the idea of purchasing a new computer does sound fun, I think ultimately I'm a little bit bummed about the whole process too, because it's something I didn't really want to do. Does that make sense? I'm probably just going to pick up, because I already ordered the GPU, but I have to go pick up a power supply. And then I wanted to go pick up one other part. So the GPU I picked up, well, okay, sorry, I didn't pick it up yet. It's in my cart. I had to pick up a 4070 Super, because there's decent pricing on those right now. But yeah, it's just one of those things. Like, I'm okay right now, but it's just one of those things where I didn't really want to do this. It's like car repairs. You need it, but it comes out of nowhere. I think that's a great analogy to make. Yeah, I think you're in the right there. Like, as long as I'm safe and can afford it, don't stress. I think you're right. Like, I'm trying to not stress about it. But I think there's a little voice in the back of my head that's like, hey, feel guilty, because you could have spent this money on something else type thing. If that makes any sense at all. So again, just a little voice in the back of my head doing that. Let's put the fuck you cap back on this for funsies. On the bright side, GPU prices aren't atrocious right now. Dude, I am grateful that they are not astronomically fucked right now for GPU pricing. Or else I think I just would have been without a PC for a little bit. But I think what pushed me over the edge to make this decision, though, is last night I was trying to play with some friends, and I just, like, I even had to show my girlfriend because I'm like, you probably won't believe me. The game booted up, and it was running at 2 frames a second. I wish I was joking. I'm not even over-exaggerating. 2 frames a second. The only way to get the game working was to lower all the settings to low, and even then, Pal World was still running at 30 frames, and then any other game I tried booting up just would crash.
What happened to your Mac?
Oh no, my Mac's fine. It's my Windows computer. But I am trying to like be grateful in every other aspect of my life right now, so trying my best. Thank you, Lala. I appreciate that. Thank you, Allah. Appreciate you, man. Allah. What are your specs? You sure it's hardware issues? So, I'm positive it's hardware issues because my GPU started to smoke up and smelled like burning metal. So I'm pretty positive. Like 99.9%. It's either that or something to do with the power supply. So that's why I'm buying both. Because I don't want to risk it. I don't feel like plugging one into the other and then it just like fries something else. So I'm just like, fuck it. We're just going to do like a little bit of a... Was Power World the only... No. Even when I was playing the finals and it's shut down my computer because of heat issues. It's been like this for 2 months. I've just been scratching my head being like, well, I guess I'll deal with it. It's probably hardware. Yeah. Power World's actually not even that difficult to run. Like my girlfriend's running on her computer at like 100 frames per second, everything max, 4K. Well, I think everything's max. I don't know if she maxed out everything. What am I missing here? I'm missing function, a short shift, and a control. Control, short shift, and then function. Okay, my brutally honest review of Pal World. Are you guys ready for this? It's a great game, all right? I think it's good. Brutally honest review. I've never reviewed a video game in my life before, ready? Off the bed, take care, Chris. Before we type on this. So I have some issues with a few things. But before I tell you my issues, let me tell you what I really like. I think it's everything I wanted out of a Pokemon game. And it's sad that it's sad that Pokemon didn't give that to me with characters that I'm very familiar with. The crafting system is very fun. There's a lot of interesting things to do. The base building's great. There's like raids. It keeps you on your toes. Like last night I stumbled upon an area where I got like a GTA, like, you know, police raiding on me because I wasn't supposed to collect the Pokemon there. There's some fun things to do. The map's gigantic. It looks like there's a potential to add a lot of stuff in it. There's potentially hours and hours worth of content in here that I haven't even unlocked yet. Some stuff that I feel like is just not it. All right. Number one, all the dungeons I've been in so far are the exact same thing. There is very little, if any, variety in the dungeons. I expect that to change in the future, but dungeons are just not fun. I'm going to be the first person to say it. You go in once, you've done it 1,000 times. There's not much there. The next thing that's really annoying, and this is probably like my number one major gripe with the game, is I don't like the AI of the pals, whatever, the characters. They're fine when you're in the base. If you're in the base and watching them all, it all works. The moment you leave, it all falls apart. It just all does. I had one of my pals fall off the cliff, even though my base is nowhere near the cliff, and then he died. And then I had another one just like get stuck in between something and then got hungry and then died. And then I had another one for some reason stand in one of the fires and then died. So the AI is pretty bad, I'd say, for the base stuff. That needs to be addressed as soon as possible as well. There's some minor bugs, but everything else has been fine so far. But I think the base building, the craft, like a lot of that stuff is really fun. Like the core of the game is there. And I think that's what they got on point right now. But the AI of the pals needs to be fixed. And then fixing that's on the roadmap, perfect. I don't even know what's on the roadmap. I'm just telling you what I've experienced so far. And then some other stuff I think needs to be addressed like immediately with that game for sure. What's up, Kimchi Queen? How are you? Have an amazing day. Thank you. Appreciate you. Hope you're having a good day too. The core of the game is just Arc. I mean, there's some fun stuff like the ability to kind of like toss out different pals and a bunch of other really fun stuff it's there. Like all that stuff is there in the game. Like it's fun when the game is working 100%. But like I said, some of the AI is annoying. Like for example, last night I was trying to battle some other boss character, and then I threw out one of my pals, and the pal it's trying to get distance, I guess, to use its attacks because it's a bigger character, and it just could not find a place. It would not attack. Because it could not find a place to stand in a dungeon, it could not attack. So it just became useless. So there is some AI issues that absolutely need to be addressed that kind of take you out of the game for like a few minutes for sure. All right, let's see what this is going to sound like. Also, Candy, what's up, dude? Dude, my unicorn's... Wait, spacebar sounds super uneven? Oh, because it was warped? Yeah. Okay. Is the Holy60 actually a banger, but was this PCB switch... The HE stuff just not giving it the right... Oh, man, I don't know. This is probably going to be a banger. Watch. It sounds so different. No, this is just regular switches. Well, okay. I'm glad we tried all these different combinations of things. It seems like it's just the HE switches put on the PCB that just sounds like ass. I think a lot of you guys were right in it's probably the bottom out's just not there. Something about the bottom out is just not the same, obviously, as using a regular MX switch. Nixies with an FR4 plate. I would not be hard pressed about using this at all. This is actually pretty nice sounding. This is cool. Yeah, I would... my advice to KBD fans is to not sell this as a stock unit with HE switches. I think you're probably more likely to get more people giving this a weird review if this is their only experience with it. I think, obviously I know they sell this case by itself, but I think they should give people the option to just buy this with MX switches as well. Like regular schmegular stuff. I think it makes more sense for them to offer that, like that. I will let them know. Yeah, I truly think if you give people the only option to buy this pre-assembled with HE stuff, they're going to get this and they're going to be like, why does it sound like trash? Where's picking this up? I mean, I would pick up the case. I don't know if I'd pick up the entire assembly. The case is cool. The case obviously works with this. So yeah, 100% the case is fun with this then. Obviously this works. I know it's a tray mount. I screwed in 2 screws only. This still sounds great as a tray. Probably because there's nothing resonating in here because it's hollow. The case is 120. And then I think if you want the whole Hall effect assembly, it's like 260 or something. But I would definitely not do that. I don't know if O-ring will work with this because it has standoffs that you can't remove. So I feel like O-ring would kind of defeat the purpose of this. I wouldn't bother O-ring mounting this at all. Would you say this case allows for the true sound of the switch and plate? Perhaps, sorta, yeah, kinda, probably. It's a cool looking case though, like truly it is. Looks fun. Like I'm into it. Like I said before, the case design's really fun. I'm glad this ended up sounding really good with just regular switches. I don't still like this Holy60 on the top though. This thing looks ridiculous up here. This could have been easily put on the bottom or something, just like over here, like they did with KWD fans. Sounds good. Yeah, night and day, yeah. I mean, and this is what the HE sounds like in the Salvation, and you know the Salvation's a very bright sounding keyboard. The HE switches seem to be very flat. It's super, super flat sounding. I do think HE switches probably have a long way to go in terms of acoustic sound profile. Or they just need to develop something that will allow it to have a brighter sound, or just something like that gives it some character. Because this is extremely flat right now. It might be the magnet that's inside the housing. It could be. It sounds like cardboard, not gonna lie. Yeah, I don't know if I'm a big fan of these this HE assembly type thing, but I like this case. I like this case with the regular stuff inside of it. They need to be strapped to the PCB better. And maybe that's the big thing, right? Like there needs to be something developed to really hook it. You know what actually might be a really good idea for HE switches is, you know those clip-in switches that people were showing me on Canon keys? Perhaps clip-in switches for HE. That way there you get like a totally big fit on the HE switches, and you know that fitting is right along the PCB. Instead of it potentially just iffy kind of floating above it. So that might be a great idea to do. Hamu's doing that with HE supposedly, just not released yet. Well, there we go. Someone's already making it. HE is just kind of contactless minus the top out. Yeah. Also, do those metal keycaps come in multicolor options? By multicolor, they come in different colors. If you guys are interested in the Aukey stuff, by the way, again, Aukey's sponsored the stream today. They want me to take a look at some of their keycaps. I told them I would. I'll give my honest opinion on them. I do think they have a bunch of different colors. Actually, let me plug in this guy here. Although, I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember all the colors off the top of my head. Metal keycaps with these switches, like the Nixies. So they have titanium black, burgundy, and a matte finish, glossy finish. Royal blue, which the royal blue looks kind of nice too. That also comes in matte and glossy. I'm just gonna say most of these come in matte and glossy. Emerald green, which I kind of want to pick up. Mint, lavender, ivory white, obsidian black, gold and silver and satin gold. And they do offer some of them in blanks, but the blanks don't seem to change the price at all. And then the 7U add-on kit does increase the price. I don't think anything comes in multicolor though. I take a look at the titanium ones today. Let me show you guys. I'll probably do another stream where I take a look at the gold ones, but this is the titanium ones that I took a look at today. Again, my criticism on this is they look fantastic. The legends are nice and clear. They're lasered on very well. The quality in the middle looks good. The stems, unfortunately, I mean, they did message me again ahead of time letting me know this is just a thing that they did. They do need to be adjusted for certain switches. Like, I already know the switches I used on this were a little bit looser stem-wise. So I know they developed a stem or have a stem that can be squished together to kind of tighten it up. I wish they gave you a tool for that. Alex, do you know what board is being given away? Do you know what board is being... Oh, the one I'm going to give away later this week? No, not yet. I'll probably just pick something and give it away. Bye, Pancake. But yeah, thank you again to Hawkeys for letting me take a look at this, and thank you to Pancake and the rest of the KBD fans for letting me take a look at some of this stuff here. Very, very fun taking a look at all this. I think today we had a lot of different insight for a lot of this stuff that was very good. I learned a lot on today's stream. I don't know about you guys. I think I've now got a better, clear picture of what I can expect with HE. And I'm glad that the Holy60 case doesn't suck. I love all the experimenting today. Yeah, today was fun. This was a great stream. I'm glad you guys liked it. I'm sad I was late. Way too lucky. I'm sorry today was a little bit earlier. I should have done a late stream tonight, but I want to pair those keycaps in the Moto OLED. I feel like they'd be a banger config. That would be actually kind of fun, I think. Really great stream. I'm glad. I hope you guys all had a great day today. I'll be streaming again tomorrow, but tomorrow's going to be a 7 p.m. stream, I think. Let me double check. Let me make sure before I promise you guys something that's not actually going to happen. Yeah, tomorrow's a 1 p.m. stream. So tomorrow will be another daytime stream, and then Friday and Thursday, because we're streaming all week, will both be 7 p.m. streams. QB arrived, so we still will be doing a QB. So that'll be a nighttime thing, though. All right, guys. I'm going to get off for today. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and just hanging out with me all day.
God damn, dude.
Saint, thank you so much for 10 tier 1s, bro. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you, man. Let's go see if we can go raid. Thank you, Saint. Really appreciate the love, bro. I don't know who's streaming right now, though. Honestly, I don't think anyone's doing keyboards. So I'm thinking... Let's go raid... Let's just go raid Mr. Reprise. Candy was in here earlier, so let's do a... Actually, you know what? Let's go raid Violet. Is Violet playing Apex? Yeah. We'll do an Apex stream raid. Alright, guys. Enjoy the rest of your days. Love you guys. I'm going to probably go to the gym now. Or maybe I will run out to the computer store. I don't know what I'm going to do now. Take care, everyone. Love you. Peace out. And see you guys tomorrow. Bye, everybody. See ya.